Hi, Ms. Wizard.
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Can you analyze some evidence we found?
Sure. Let's have it.
We found this blue rag at the scene of the crime. We think the crook may have used it. Do you think you can test it for traces of blood?
It does look like there's blood on this thing, but I don't know how to test for blood. We never covered it. I'm sure we have the equipment to do it. I'm afraid I'll need some help on this one.
You're in luck. We just happen to know the procedure.
That's pretty complicated, but I think we have all we need to get started. Now we have all the supplies we need. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Hand me the hydrogen peroxide. Here goes. Well, that is fascinating.
What? What did you find?
First of all, there was more than just blood on this rag.
What else was there?
Several small shards of glass. And fingernail.
Ew.
Yeah.
The thief must have wrapped that rag around his fist to break the window.
Most likely.
And that isn't the weirdest thing.
What? What is?
The blood type on this blood is AB negative.
And?
AB negative is the rarest of blood types. Less than 1% of the population has it.
Say, that could be pretty useful information.
I'll say.
Okay, thanks, Iola.
No problem.
Hi, Ms. Wizard.
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Can you analyze some evidence we found?
Sure. Let's have it.
Is there any way to see if the mud on this boot matches this mud sample?
You have the propane?
Yep, here it is.
What the...
Look, we got it. Please don't question our methods.
Okay, here goes. Now, let's see. Aha! Interesting. There's no question about it. Both these mud samples were taken from within the same batch.
What do you mean, the same batch?
Well, I'm not a geologist, but this mud is pretty distinctive. I'd say the mud on the boots came from within 100 yards of the mud sample.
Great. Thanks, Iola.
Anytime.
Hi, Ms.
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Can you analyze some evidence we found?
Sure. Let's have it.
Is there anything you can determine from this hair sample?
Let me take a look. I couldn't determine much. We don't have the equipment here to do an all-out hair test, but, one thing was obvious.
What's that?
The hair is black.
Oh, gee, thanks.
I'm kidding. Gotcha. Actually, what was obvious was that the hair had been cut within the last few days. See, the end was cleanly and freshly sheared.
That's interesting. Perhaps a visit to the local barber is in order. Thanks, Iola.
Anytime.
Hi, Ms. Wizard.
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Can you analyze some evidence we found?
Sure. Let's have it.
Can you compare the glass from that blue rag and this shard to see if they come from the same place?
Sure. I can even do it without destroying the glass.
Wow. I'm amazed.
Quiet, you. Let me see them.
Here you go.
This should do it. Well, what do you know?
Did you come up with any more information about the guy you're looking for?
Yes.
Let's have it.
We found out his blood type.
Ooh, that can be pretty useful. What is it?
AB negative.
Wow, rare. Very useful. Let's see what the computer comes up with. Hmm, still not enough information for a match. Got any other information on the guy you're looking for?
We know the color of his hair.
Not the best information, but we'll see what we can do with it. What color is it?
Black.
Of course. Couldn't be red, could it? Make things too easy. Okay, let's see. Still not enough information for a match. Got any other information on the guy you're looking for?
We know his shoe size.
Ah, useful. What is it?
11.5.
Okie doke. Let's see what we get. We've got it. I'll print it out. This John Johnson? That's the worst alias I've ever heard. Well, for what it's worth, here you go.
Thanks, Officer Khan.
Hello, hello. How you boys doing? Coming for a haircut? No, don't tell me. Flat tops, huh? How about a short long? Hey, as soon as I'm done with the young boy here, I'll get to you. Chop, chop.
Oh, hey, Joe. Frank, how's it going?
Hey, Chet. Hello, Mr. Russo. Actually, we aren't here for haircuts. We just had a few questions for you.
I was born into this world with shears in hand. It's no issue for me to answer a few questions while trimming young Chet's hair.
Don't distract him too much.
Please, I could do this with my eyes closed. I like you, young Mr. Morton, but you provide no challenge for Giuseppe.
We're looking into a crime that occurred recently, and we think the criminal may have gotten his hair cut here in the past few days. He had straight black hair. Does that sound like anyone you might remember?
Boys, that sounds like half of the heads of hair I've beautified this week. Can you be more specific?
We have a picture printout of the suspect. Could you take a look at it and see if you recognize him?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I remember well. This one was a good tipper. He was here yesterday, perhaps the day before.
Do you remember his name? Did he pay with a credit card?
What am I, the Pope? Hey, we don't take credit cards. And no, I don't remember the name.
Is there anything at all you can remember about him? Even the smallest thing could help.
I'm thinking. Hey, wait a minute. He left me a business card. Yeah, I remember because he could only leave one. I have people leave two, just in case. You understand. It's in the fishbowl.
How are we going to find it with all these other cards in here?
Easy. Mr. Russo said the man could only leave one card, while everyone else leaves two. If we get rid of all the pairs of cards, the only one left should be our man.
Do you know Samuel Spencer?
I don't know the name. I think I know a Spencer. But it's not Samuel. Todd, Tommy.
Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas. He's been here a few times, I think. Not such a good tipper, but then they can't all be, right?
Right. Have you heard or read anything about a theft over at Spencer Mansion?
No, I do read the paper every day, but I can't recall such a story.
Well, we'll talk to you later, Mr. Russo.
Be good, you boys.
We will. It's a fishbowl. A sign on it reads, "Leave 2 business cards for 2 chances at a free haircut." This could be useful.
Mr. Russo, do you have a minute? We have a picture printout of the suspect. Could you take a look at it and see if you recognize him?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I remember well. This one was a good tipper. He was here yesterday, perhaps the day before.
Do you remember his name? Did he pay with a credit card?
What am I, the Pope? Hey, we don't take credit cards. And no, I don't remember the name.
Is there anything at all you can remember?
I'm thinking. Hey, wait a minute.
How are we gonna find—
Easy. Mr. Russo said the man could only leave one card, while everyone else leaves two. If we get rid of all the pairs of cards, the only one left should be our man.
Dougal Siepp. Do you remember anything else about him?
A little. A strange name, a strange person. He seemed preoccupied. A little out there, you know what I mean? He laughed at the wrong times. I would tell a joke and nothing, but then in the middle of a conversation, he would just start giggling. Very odd, that one.
Wait a minute. We should come up with aliases and a cover story. We don't want him putting his guard up before we figure out what's going on.
Okay, you got it. How about we be Dirk Flintlock and Thor Hammerfall, famous mountain climbing adventurers?
That's a little conspicuous, don't you think?
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy, Thor.
Seriously, Joe, how about John and Eric Matheson, reporters for the New York Review? We can pretend that we're doing a story on the shop.
Okay, but you be John. It's too common a name for me.
Your name is Joe.
Joe has character. John is a blank piece of paper.
Whatever, okay, what's your name?
Eric Matheson, journalist.
And my name?
John, the blank piece of paper.
Okay, let's go.
Hello, welcome to Dougal Siepp's Masquerade Emporium. My name is Val. If you need any assistance, please let me know. I am here to serve.
Hi, Val. We could use a little help.
Of course. Are you interested in our Grand Guignol line? Perhaps you are more inclined toward the Danse Macabre.
No, not really. I'm Eric Matheson from the New York Review, and this is my partner, John. I'm the brains. He's the dead weight.
We're looking to do a piece on the store, as well as on its owner, Mr. Siepp. Can we speak to him?
Oh, I see. You are with the New York Review, you say?
Yes.
The arts section, I take it.
You, take it correctly.
Do you know a Nat Florenti?
Nat, of course. He's quite the reporter himself.
Herself, Natalie.
Oh, Natalie. Yes, of course. She's good too. Maybe not quite on the level of Nat yet.
Right. So you wish to speak to Mr. Siepp?
If that's possible, yes.
Oh, it's possible. I can take you to him. But first, could you both be angels and help me with a bit of straightening up?
I guess so. It's a little unorthodox for us.
Yes, well, if you haven't noticed, the shop is all about being unorthodox. In any case, there was a group of younglings in here earlier, and they made quite a mess of the place. Now, if you wish to see Mr. Siepp, I can accommodate you much faster if you help me close up the store.
Sure, no problem. What do you need us to do?
The mannequins have been rendered somewhat less than whole. If there's one thing kids love to do, it's grab a sword, run around a bit, brandish it, poke out an eye, and drop it wherever they happen to be standing at the moment. Each mannequin is missing an accoutrement or two, If you could fetch and replace them, I'd be ever so grateful. You have to be careful, though. There's surely more than one item that might appear to fit the bill lying around. Be sure you use the proper accessories. A place for everything, and everything in its place. There's a costume catalog near the dressing rooms that might help you figure out what goes where. Being journalists, I'm sure you'll have no problem figuring it out. Now hop to it.
Okay.